The MSC Yacht Club formula also includes priority disembarkation for excursions.
Let me be the first person up. I gotta put the steps down.
When you embark on a cruise in the northern seas, you quickly realize that the success of the journey is not measured by the clarity of the sky, but by the ability to accept the unpredictability of the elements.
But I'm not allowed to say that, so I didn't. Okay.
Alaska is not a land that can be easily tamed, and the feasibility of certain experiences, such as scenic flights over the fjords, remains hanging by a thread until the very last moment.
Because it's very fresh. That tunnel wall still live on top of the.
For those who are not accustomed to flying on small watercraft, the first flight of a seaplane carries with it a very particular fascination. Sitting in the cockpit, next to the pilot, offers a direct view of gestures and horizons that are normally closed to passengers. The water beneath us is not a simple taxiing surface, but a living element. Feeling the hull cutting through the bay, as the speed increases and the vibrations are gently transmitted throughout the structure, gives you a whole new feeling. It is a progressive, fluid takeoff. You can clearly feel the precise moment when the wings begin to generate lift and the water pressure decreases, until they completely detach themselves in a natural and continuous transition. Watching the Alaskan landscape unfold before you from the front windshield as you rise to cruising altitude offers a precise measure of how much the perspective of flight can transform your perception of the landscape. Our flight over Misty Fjords National Monument began under a leaden sky. During the flight, sudden showers of rain caressed the fuselage of the seaplane, leaving rivulets of water on the windows and partially affecting the sharpness of the details for our photographs and video footage. Yet, there is a subtle and authentic charm in this atmosphere. The landscape doesn't need full sunlight to reveal its majesty. The rock faces overlooking the sea and the thick forest drowned in fog reveal the true essence of this wild frontier. Being able to take off and experience this natural wonder from above remains, regardless of the weather, one of the most intense moments of the entire trip. Flying over the Misty Fjords is the only way to grasp the complexity of this natural sanctuary. With no land access, the seaplane becomes a privileged window onto a territory where geography is measured on dizzying scales. Coastal cliffs and glacial canyons rise directly from the dark waters of the fjord. They are imposing granite walls, shaped by ice in ancient times, which rise for hundreds of meters, defying gravity. Their surfaces are covered in dense and lush temperate rainforest, fueled by a climate that dumps nearly 4 meters of rain here each year. It is precisely this constant presence of water that shapes the landscape. From the peaks and lakes hidden between the rocky walls, streams rise and transform into spectacular waterfalls, ready to plunge for hundreds of meters until they dissolve into the sea. In this vast and seemingly impenetrable landscape, where wildlife finds one of the last true wild refuges in North America, the dominant sensation is that of flying over a world unchanged by time. From time to time, a sudden splash of water hits the windshield of our little seaplane, blurring our view and briefly obscuring the view of the park. It's a little reminder of reality, a reminder of how much the atmosphere dominates here. But as soon as the rain rolls off the glass, an almost disorienting immensity resurfaces. 2 million acres of pristine nature, an area even larger than the entire Yellowstone Park, stretching out below us as far as the eye can see. Up there, suspended between the low clouds and the ocean, you feel part of an ancient, almost solemn silence, which only the rhythmic roar of our engine dares to disturb. Through the headphones, the pilot's voice breaks the concentration of flight to guide our gaze. He points out natural landmarks, reveals the secrets of a unique geology, and tells us how ice and time have shaped this kingdom. Suddenly, almost unexpectedly among the thick foliage of the fir trees and the water inlets, the trace of man makes its appearance again. Under our wings, we see the first houses, small spots of color ordered along the coast. It is at this precise moment that we realize how much time has passed. It seems like a breath has passed, yet more than an hour has already flown by since we experienced the first great thrill of taking off in the water. The seaplane begins its slow descent. We have reached the last moments of this adventure. We are now preparing to experience a different, but equally evocative sensation. The splashdown maneuver, the precise moment when the plane returns to plow through the waves, transforming the lightness of the air into the soft embrace of the water.